Welcome to Be the Change channel, friends. I'm Abhi. And today I will be addressing a very important issue that India is facing. That being the lack of youth initiative, youth action and youth power. I strongly believe that youth power is the need of the hour in today's India. Recently, India's greatest visionary, greatest patriot, greatest hero bid goodbye to us. But he also left behind a message of youth power. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam always believed that Indian youth had to step forward and make a difference in order to achieve the objective of a better and a developed India by 2020. India's youth today have an abundance of intelligence, of knowledge, of imagination and of creativity. India's youth today have the ability to recognize problems and be problem solvers. But unfortunately, today's youth is not willing to act to be the change. According to me, there are three root causes to this ignorance of India's youth. The first of which is the lack of self-belief. Today's youth do not back themselves to make a difference. This lack of self-belief and self-confidence can be attributed to the poor upbringing in India's society. When a young aspiring child expresses his ambition to make a change, his parents, his elders, his friends, his teachers constantly remind him that making a change is impossible and that the child cannot make a change. These phrases, "You cannot do it, it is impossible," sits into the minds of India's youth and prevents them from making a difference. I urge every Indian individual to be encouraging and motivating towards making a change. I urge every Indian individual to instill the "I can do it" spirit. Only then will India succeed and rise. Moving on to the second cause, which is the lack of optimism. Today's youth look at a glass which is filled up to the halfway mark with water as half empty. A small minority look at it as half full. But true optimism lies in perceiving the same glass as completely filled, one half with water and the other half with air. When India's youth start developing an attitude with a great degree of positivity and optimism, India will take huge strides towards betterment and development. Moving on to the third cause, which is a fatalistic attitude in India's youth. Majority of today's youth curse themselves because they feel that their situation is horrible as they are born in an era of corruption, of poverty, of illiteracy and of pollution. Instead of cursing our situation, why don't we thank the Almighty that He has given us an opportunity to cure our motherland of these problems? Instead of lamenting and cursing yourself, take a step towards being the change. Friends, our motherland is suffering from a cancer of pollution, of poverty, of illiteracy, of corruption? Is it right for us to leave our motherland in such a horrible situation? Absolutely not. Let us make it our duty to cure our motherland of these cancers. I hope every Indian develops a spirit of patriotism towards India. In other words, I hope every Indian develop a spirit of Indianism. Thank you.